Now here's a transformer I can relate to. He's two animals in one. A tiger and a falcon. Just like me, a dinosaur and a penguin. Though I'm not sure specifically what kind of dinosaur or what kind of penguin. You got any advice for a creature like me? Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here. We're starting off another Legacy United month, since I've been able to buy so many of these guys quickly. But this is one that I've sat on for a while, and it's about time we got him reviewed. So here we are, we're taking a look at Tigerhawk. Tigerhawk comes from the Beast Wars era. It was apparently created by an alien species known as the Vok. They removed the sparks from Tigertron and Airraiser and fused their bodies together to form this incredibly powerful transformer. Since he is apparently capable of a lot of superhuman and super Cybertronian features, such as controlling a lot of the elements of nature, and even carrying a vast arsenal of firepower. Tigerhawk only appeared in 3 episodes of the Beast Wars series. He was voiced in the series by actor Blue Mankuma. Some of his other notable voice role includes being Roadblock in the Deke animated version of G.I. Joe, and also being a Bobo in the animated Double Dragon series. But of course, the less said about that, the better. But he has appeared in some live action things. One notable one that I personally have here, is that he was Captain Joe Reese in the somewhat forgotten series Forever Knight, about a vampire detective. My folks watch this a lot, so I borrowed this from them. So, thanks, guys. At any rate, interestingly enough, the reason Tigerhawk didn't last very long in Beast Wars was apparently because Hasbro still had their policy of they did not want to promote figures that they didn't intend to release, despite the fact that they had already designed a toy for Tigerhawk. They decided they didn't want to release it. So a memo was sent down to the animation studio insisting that Tigerhawk be killed. Tigerhawk made a rather heroic sacrifice to save the Maximals. And then several months later, Hasbro decided anyways to release the toy. So, go figure. But consequently, because of that, Tigerhawk hasn't had very many toys. Aside from the Beast Wars one, this is it. So, if you missed out on the original toy, this one may be one for the fans to grab up. At any rate, let's start taking a look at Tigerhawk's accessories. We'll start here with his guns. So he comes with 2 rather large guns. But of course, they're both the same. So as you can see, he's holding on to the other one. We'll get rid of it. Next up, we have this smaller double-barreled gun. Rather interesting looking thing. And then lastly, we have a hips, a couple of sets of feathers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. As you can see, there is a right and a left. One side is fully solid, and then you got a hollow side on the back. So if you're buying him loose, you definitely want to pay attention to this. Make sure you have the right feathers. Now let's take a look briefly at Tigerhawk's articulation. And he has about what you would expect from a leader class toy. His head can turn from side to side, and it will look up and down. It is on a slight ball joint. His arms, well, it varies on how they go out. But basically, the right one can go up a little bit further than the left, mainly due to the tiger head. And the arms do swing at the shoulder, but the wings do tend to get in the way. But if the wings are moved, you can see the arms do go completely all the way around. You can bend his arm at the elbow a little more than 90 degrees, and he does have a swivel at the bicep, so he has G.I. Joe battle grip. Fitting since his voice actor did Roadblock. You can twist him a bit at the hips, not very much, but enough to get some dance moves going. You can spread his legs apart into a full splits. He does have a good thigh cut, which apparently allows the leg to be turned completely around, mainly for transforming him. With the feathers on the front moved out of the way, you can raise his leg at the hip greater than 90 degrees, and you can bend his leg at the knee 90 degrees. So, all in all, with a little bit of work, he does feature some great posing options. Alright, it's a lengthy process to transform Tigerhawk, so let's get started on it, shall we? We turn him around to the back, and we're going to fold the wings so that they're up like this. Now we come back around here, and we'll take these bird legs from his shoulders, and we're going to get them so they point straight up. Then we come to both of his arms. We're going to raise them up at the shoulder a bit, so that way it disengages them, since they are connected by some posts. And then we come here and we're going to pull the sides of the chest plate out. They're just connected by a simple post and hole bit. There we go. And they are also on some hinges, so we're going to fold them back a bit so they're out of the way. But also, they need to be brought downwards. Come back here to the back, and we're going to raise down the bird legs. And then they should swing out like so. So then once we've got them out, we can come in here and we detach the front of the body. Just kind of fold it down. We come here to the back and we can do the exact same thing. Separate the posts. So then while we've got him facing, the robot head is facing to the left, we'll turn this section of the interior torso so that the tiger head up on top is also facing in the same direction. Let's adjust the chest plates to go back as far as they can. Told you this would be complicated. We raise up the feathers here on him that are hanging in front of his waist. Because we're going to come down here and separate his waist and hips. This is the part that scares me. There we go. Get them separated and spread out. Hold on a moment. Alright, then next, we take this, the chest area, fold it downwards even further. Because we're trying to fold it down so it connects down here at the bottom of the hip. And then once we've done that, you'll come down here, turn the robot head to face us, and then fold it inside. Then we're going to come up here to the arms. Turn them to the side that's predominantly white. I believe that's the side we're after. One of these sides opens up. Yep, it's the side that's white. Open them up, fold the fists in, and close it back up. We can do it for the other side. Flip the instructions over. And then we come, we're going to have the animal facing us, because we're going to take this arm and we will start to fold it down and keep it straight so that it hugs the belly, just like that. So once it's done that and you got it in, we can work the chest panels back out in front. If you got the arm in far enough, they should close up. Apparently we don't, because it's not. I'm gonna have to work with it here, excuse me. Okay, part of that was giving us fits is due to the fact there's a little post protruding here on the arm, and it needs to line up with this little hole in the chest cavity. So when you get that lined up just exactly right, that'll be when it all connects together. There we go. Well, we got it partially. Then we shift the tiger head back a bit, because we got this section here to raise up and shift over. Then the tiger head can be brought down. There's a little hole right there underneath it, and it should connect with a little post. There we go. Snapped into place. Then once we got all that done, we can bring the wings up and the backside, get that connected in. Then we come down here and get the bird legs so they're coming out forwards. Then we can swing up the other legs. And they line up and connect with posts on the back piece and on that chest piece that we had a moment ago. So then we can shift the legs so that they're kind of forwards. Fold down the wings. I want you to turn the arm, and then it can be folded down and in like so. Now on the tiger legs, we come down here, fold up these purple sections. There we go. And then, of course, we start to shift the legs at the ankle. Because it's supposed to be bringing out these other legs. Let's see if we can get the other one to do it. It's a bit stiff. Excuse me for a moment, I'm going to need a little help. Okay, I figured out what we were doing wrong. We were turning them the wrong way. It goes this way, so it brings the foot inside, and then brings the tiger feet out from the backside. So then we can adjust them like so, and set up the bird legs. And then there we have it. Tigerhawk is in his alternate mode of a Tigerhawk, or a winged tiger. Maybe they should have considered this for the Tiger Zord during that one season of Power Rangers. That would have been kind of wicked. Or maybe they could have done that in the future. Fuse the Tiger Zord with the Falcon Zord, and maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Alright, let's add the accessories, shall we? The double gun connects back here. So basically he's got rear defense. Take that as you may. I know some of you will. Attach the wings. Attach these extra feathers to the wings. And then the guns. Thank you for spreading your back legs. It makes this easier. The guns can be connected in here. Now let's get the bird legs back into position. And of course, we can also spread the wings out. Spread our wings and fly away. Reckon I get a set. Yeah, here, Larry. We didn't ask for you at the moment. Alright, we get down to my thoughts. The toy is a bit on the complicated side to transform, but all in all, I really do like a lot of the results from it. Normally, I wouldn't care for a fusion of two different animals. No offense, Larry. None taken. But this one actually looks rather good. And it does feature a good fair amount of articulation. I mean, we can move the legs in all sorts of positions. We can position the wings. We can knock the gun out. See, we have a sense of humor here on this show. We have to. We have a dinosaur penguin as our mascot. And we can even move the wings. So, all in all, this toy does have a lot of play potential. He was an interesting character from what I've read online about him. It's a shame that Hasbro was still adhering to a policy that they had from the Generation 1 days, but it also doesn't really apply because they kept Darcy in the cartoon, but they never made a toy of her during that run. So, who knows what they were thinking. But all in all, if you were a fan of Tigertron and you missed out on getting the original, this one will definitely be a suitable substitute. And that is my review of Tigertron from the Legacy United line. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please do remember that if you like the content we feature on this channel, we would certainly appreciate a like, a share, and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is Sparkster1701 saying I'll catch you all later.